friends. Rev Kev coming to you from our Bloom Chapel, Bloom Studio, Bloom office in Palm Springs, California. We are looking forward to Spring Fling. Gee whiz, less than 2 weeks away. And I'm getting excited about it. The registration process and so forth is all up and running, and the baskets are starting to get populated, so you can do window shopping. And the bidding starts on March 1st, which is coming up on Monday. So, that's starting to get rolling. And then we have Spring Fling a week from Friday night from 6:30 to 8:15, with the program running from 7 to 8:15. So you can, come and be a part of that on Facebook Live, just like you are on Sunday morning when we join together for church. So we look forward to participating in that. I'm happy to report that Jerome Elliott is going to be kind of guiding us through as the MC, and we've got some special music in addition to the MTU Music Theater University singers from the Rancho Mirage High School. So it's going to be great, and I look forward to being together with you on that in this, Spring Fling, sort of unflung, but our theme being blooming together, and that's exactly what we can do. Now, in preparation for that, I've been going through some old photos, and it's pretty amazing. Mike and I being the people that have been here from the very beginning. Well, also, there's photos from the very beginning. Can't necessarily find them all, but we do have photos from the very first Sunday morning worship, and we do have photos from the Palapas days and things like that, and we're going to share a few of those. The thing about it, though, is it became very clear to me about our worship space. As I'm sitting here in our Bloom Chapel for Zoom-based worship, I go back all the way to the Palapas Rose Garden, which we do have a photograph of, and we went from that. We found out after that first Sunday when the sun during church came out over and basically came over the tree that was providing us this beautiful shade in the beginning of the service. Well, about halfway through, the sun came through and started giving people sunburn. And that's when two people got up and left. And that's when we realized we've got to have some kind of tent or some kind of covering. And weren't we lucky that the Big Lots store had backyard canopies for sale and on sale, for sale. And we got a couple of those, and we're able to provide some shade the next Sunday, maybe the Sunday after. The next Sunday, actually, it rained, but that's a whole nother story. We were there. I was out in my robe with sprinkles, but we made it. But we got those canopies. Well, then, those canopies didn't last very long, and we raised the money and came up with pop-up tents, pop-up canopies. And there's a photo that it almost looks like we built a building. And to be honest, Mike and I would put that up and take it down and put that up and take it down, so that we had 20 by 20 square, 20 by 20 feet of space under shade every Sunday when we were, over there. We still got those canopies, and they're over at the Demuth Center. And then we came, inside, outside at the YMCA, now the Demuth Center. We would have church out in the back of the building there next to the golf course. On some of the days, we kind of weaned ourselves from being outside all the time. When, the Palapas Art Garden got sold to a developer, and and so for the last Sunday of June in 2004, and we moved over to the Y. We were outside, we were inside, and then we've stayed inside ever since. We're in the small room and then into the bigger room. And in that situation now, we've gone from that big room into this room with, being Zoom. So that's, like a progression. I'm not going to compare us directly, but if you follow the progression of the Hebrew people as they followed the Ark of the Covenant, around the desert, we've got that same kind of progress. At times, some sort of maybe some confusion, and sometimes 2 steps forward makes, then you have a couple of steps back. All of that is a part of making the whole progress for the life of this congregation. So we're coming up on our anniversary of Sunday morning worship, second Sunday of March, and that first Sunday was in 2003, and it's 2021, so we're coming up on the 18th anniversary of continuous Sunday morning worship services for Bloom in the Desert Ministries. We've been in a lot of different situations, environments, but what's always made it be the blessing that it is are the people that are gathered in the midst of the Holy Spirit, who are sharing God's love, who are welcoming one another, who are trying to learn how to help make the world a better place, and who are taking care of each other as best we can, given the circumstances we all find ourselves. So that's just kind of a little bit of a story about Bloom's beginnings and our progression. I'm going to assemble that photo series to be able to give that, and I'll put that up on Facebook in a little while to give those examples. Anyway, we hope you'll be with us this Sunday for worship. It's Mike Weldon and John Gallagher are providing our worship, as it's the last Sunday of the month, providing the worship music. I'm going to be the preacher. We look forward to the Bloomtones Trio in one form or another, along with Ken Forney bringing our music, and it's going to be a good time together. So join us, and we hope to see you in church. And as always, please keep us in your prayers.